Hi, I'm Bindu. Welcome to Beauty on the Radio. This is episode 21. I'm co-founder of Vya Naturals, a natural skincare brand that combines the best of Ayurveda and modern-day science. You can read more about us on our website, vyanaturals.com. It's spelled V-Y-A. This podcast is available on Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. Remember to subscribe to Beauty on the Radio on your favorite podcast platform so that you don't miss any episode. Today on Beauty on the Radio, I am very excited to talk to Geetika Dayal. Geetika started her career as an entrepreneur straight out of college. A 5-year entrepreneurial stint prepared her well for the role of executive director at the Indus Entrepreneurs, also known as TiE. She joined TiE in Delhi in 2001 and has seen its growth making a deep impact on the entrepreneurial ecosystem in India. Geetika, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Bindu. Very excited to talk to you.
So Geetika, let's start. My first question to you is, why don't you share your journey with our listeners? The how it all started, the what, the ifs, everything.
You know, Bindu, I wish I had some very technical, hi-fi story to share. But in my case, entrepreneurship was a hand that destiny dealt to me. I was a giggly college-going girl, just having friends with whom I had a lot of fun with. When suddenly, as I was completing my college, my father passed away. And he had a business that needed looking after. For various reasons. I mean, of course, it was about sustenance for the family as well as, you know, his reputation and goodwill that he had in the market that we wanted to ensure reached a successful conclusion. So that's how I went from a classroom to a boardroom setting in terms of starting my entrepreneurial journey. But it was very exciting. It was lots of learnings along the way. But the real reinvention, I think, for me was my second stint when I joined TiE, and I consider that an entrepreneurial, sort of footprint for myself as well, for two reasons. Because the spirit of the organization is focused on entrepreneurship, so it was very much part of the ethos. And the second thing is that it was an organization that was starting virtually new in Delhi. It had been in Silicon Valley where it started earlier. But in Delhi, it was a new setting, so it was again a very entrepreneurial journey of setting it up.
So, accidental entrepreneur and twice over.
Yes.
So, which city was this where you started your entrepreneurial journey?
Oh, the beautiful city of Nawabs, Lucknow.
Oh, wow. It's actually one of my favorite cities as well.
Yes, should be. It's really pretty and good things about history, art, culture, food, of course. So, lots of...
if there is a city in the north that kind of puts it all together, I think Lucknow would be it. As a leader in the entrepreneurial ecosystem who engages with entrepreneurs across the categories, so whether it's women entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs, youth, you name it, how do you define success?
So first of all, in terms of the question you asked, I think the leader is TiE as an organization which focuses on entrepreneurship. I'm not a leader, I'm just the simple workhorse making it all come together and happen around it. But success over the years, what I have seen in TiE really means different things to different people. It is not one definition of success to say, oh, I have got funding, so I'm today a success story really. The quantum, the quality, the size and scale of success can vary for everybody. So, for me, what defines success is satisfaction. If you have satisfaction with what you're doing, with job satisfaction, with the impact you're making, or with the revenue you're generating, or with the, just simply making life better for somebody else, as long as you have that success, you will feel satisfied with that success. So I think it's not defined by material things alone, but it is a feeling that resides within you to be able to feel successful just by having that satisfaction in your heart and mind.
Especially for an entrepreneur, and I think you very well articulated that. So we've spoken about your definition of success, or how do you define it? How do you define beauty?
I wish I could say beauty doesn't matter and that it's really about beauty within, etc. But Honestly speaking, it does matter to me. I do want to look good, not necessarily the way that film stars might be able to look good. I don't think I will ever achieve that. But just being able to look healthy, hygienic, clean, fresh, and smart somehow makes me feel good inside as well. So I do take a little bit of care about how I look when I get up and get dressed and go out of the house. I've realized when I do take that little bit of effort, I walk taller, I walk smarter, straighter, I smile more maybe, and I
it's a
enjoy
confidence
meeting.
boosting.
Yes, it does. It boosts your confidence, and I'm sure you hear a lot of people saying that as well. So it doesn't have to be. I don't follow any beauty regime or a morning or night schedule. I wish I did, but I really am a lazy person in that sense. But I think also the key to beauty, I think, lies in generosity, the spirit of generosity that is there in your soul. I've seen that in my mother, and I think that makes her a beautiful person. By being generous in every walk of life, you do feel really beautiful inside, and I think that does reflect outwards as well. In terms of beauty regime, I think the only thing that I do is as natural, as simple and natural as possible. In fact, talking of natural, I would really thank you for some of your products. You have some wonderful toners and scrubs and sprays. I think your vitamin C product line, I really like that. So it's wonderful that one can actually stay as natural. In fact, growing up, while we didn't have access to Vya Naturals, which thankfully we have now, my simplest natural thing that I would use is an uptan. And like atta, haldi, malai kind of an uptan. Besan somehow never worked for me. It worked for a lot of people that among my friends. But for me, it was simply atta, haldi and malai, which actually worked for me. But now we have you, so it can be easier for a lot of us. That's what it is.
Thank you so much, Geetika, for your confidence in Vya Naturals. We're so happy and thrilled to hear that you love our products. For our listeners who can't see Geetika, I'd like to add that she's got fabulous skin and hair. I know her professionally as well, and she's one of the most articulate women. Dresses up perfectly for every role that she plays, be that of a leader of a bunch of entrepreneurs or a leader for a team. Thank you, Geetika, for taking time out to talk to us.
Thanks, Bindu, and I will hold you back after this session to give me a few beauty tips as well.
Absolutely, anytime. This was episode 21. We were talking to Geetika Dayal, the Executive Director of the Indus Entrepreneurs, that is TiE, in Delhi. It's Bindu saying goodbye from Beauty on the Radio.